Hey everybody, it is Jenn and Kanata, and I just wanted to do a video on how low spend July happened. It is August 1st, so it's new month. So I just wanted to share with you stuff. You'll be seeing some videos coming up about my menu plans for July, as well as there should be grocery haul as that one I did. I only spent $188. I went grocery shopping once at a superstore, and I only spent $188 for all of July. Now, I still have food in the fridge and freezer, as I'll bring you and show you what's still there. And you see, not a lot. We're down to the last bits of fresh food. But taking you, show you. We're down to one bag of milk, which is fine. But see, there's still food. Not there are lots of containers of leftovers, a couple of yogurt that are there, milk, meat, lots of condiments. I have lots of different condiments of things. My canned corn relish. So, and we still have a lot of other stuff in the pantry and stuff. I wanted to show you the fridge because I showed it to you at the beginning of the month, and now it's the end of the month and it's still full. Today I'm going to be going through it and gathering all the fragments as we're going to be eating down those things, because I'm not going to be doing a grocery haul till in August, more in August, because we are going to be coming and going on vacation and traveling and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot more of like eating outs and stuff. So we just aren't going to be needing to get grocery. Like there's enough stuff in the pantry, enough stuff in the can, enough stuff in the freezer that, like, chicken fingers that we can make up. Might not be the healthiest. Plus my garden is doing pretty good for lettuce wise. Lettuce and onions, tomatoes are starting to come along. And so we'll have that too. But I'm guessing that they'll be ready more at the end of the month. Now, the purpose of me doing a low spend July was because I had a whole bunch of stuff I had bought in May and June, and we got some other food from my mother-in-law and stuff. So it was just like of stuff that she didn't use anymore because my father-in-law passed. And it was stuff that he liked, which my family will eat. So she's like, "Oh, I just went to this, Costco, and so here's a big box of something from the freezer." And that, so we had, like, my freezer was so full, I had to duct tape the chest freezer shut because the foamy part on my freezer has been cracked and broken. But the company of that freezer was Woods, and they've been out of business for like 7 or 8 years. So I can't even get a replacement one of that. So what I did, I MacGyvered it with foam that you put around doors and windows, sticky foam there, and tape that on there, or glue that on there, so it's not a complete seal. So it always gets filled with ice. So I had to shut because I couldn't even get shut because there was just too much stuff. Now it shuts perfectly fine now. Still lots of stuff. Anyways, it worked really well. My family, as you'll see with the menu plans, and also this week's menu plan, we have, like, at the end of July, beginning of August, there was a lot of things that we didn't make last week that I put on the menu again this week, because some of the meals I made way too much. Like, we had lots of leftovers, and instead of making another meal, um, we just ate leftovers, and one of the meals I planned to make was loaded baked potato soup. Instead of that, I made loaded baked potatoes to go with, um, I think it was with chicken or steak one day instead of regular baked potatoes, and I decided to make a whole bunch. Well, we've been having that, and sometimes even just leftovers of loaded baked potato, like half a baked potato, and whatever leftovers as the meal, you know. Um, so we still even have some of that because we've been in a heat wave on all of July, pretty much heat warning. So having a hot, thick, hearty soup has not been wanted by my family. I wonder why. Um, but this, I think today or tomorrow, which is not on my menu plan, but I'm going to be gathering all the different bits of vegetables and making a vegetable soup. Whether we eat it um, for as a meal or lunches, or I'm going to freeze it. It's just that we have to use a bunch of these things. They're kind of like they've seen better days. You know what I mean? Um, and it was a good thing that I saved the money on my groceries. So it was $188 for food. There was my normal grocery budget is between 800 and $900 for everything. So groceries, laundry, cat food, and stuff, all that stuff, toilet paper, which I don't really like. I count it, but I don't really count it. Um, this past week and stuff, my old cat Princess has not been feeling well, so we brought her to the vet. Just walking into the vet was $100. And then got a bunch of meds and food, fancy food to kind of get her because she's lost some weight, lost a lot more weight than we expected. She has been eating and drinking, but not a lot. So she's just been snacking. So we're encouraging her to, you'll see a video coming up sometime soon. I put on, I'm going to be editing it about that. So there'll be more, but basically, that visit was 300, almost $400, $370. And then we went the next day and because I was the testing, and then the next day uh, she got an antibiotic shot and bought the prescription meds because the other one was some food and um, what else was there? Food and something else. No, that wasn't even food. Yeah, no, there was food, and that was just the testing. That was another like 200 some odd dollars, and then since then bought some other food and stuff like that. So uh, the money I didn't spend on food and stuff for our household, I spent basically on the cat. So it just seems to work out like that. It's kind of like you know, universe provides, God provides, whatever that, when we were saving up money, you know, just because we were saving up, we didn't really have a complete idea or a complete plan of where this money was going to go. Well, we had a plan. It was made for us. And if we didn't have that little, you know, pocket of money, we would have just used the credit card and then paid off. Like we always, um, one credit card when we do use it to get the points and stuff like that, we pay that one off like when it's due. So there's not usually incurring debt, interest and stuff like that. But it was a really good month to look at how my family, well, since my kids were home, everybody was home. Not my husband was working most of the time. He had taken a day or two off because he was not feeling well. But seeing what we were eating all day, like so, we had meals because my kids were eating lunches that were basically me making suppers. So the leftovers were being used, but there was also a lot of stuff that they just wanted something quick. It helped me also reevaluate um, my grocery purchases, because some things that I bought last month or even May, that's still good, like, it's sealed and stuff like that, that either in the cupboard or the fridge or the freezer hasn't been used, hasn't even been touched because I mentioned, "Oh, we should have this," and my family was like, no, not right now," because, honestly, I have spoiled them, with the, menu plan and the access to quite from what my friends say, quite elaborate, like, menu plan, and I'm like, "Actually, this isn't that elaborate to what I think of what I could do." Now, some days were very labor-intensive meals, other ones were quick meals, um, or what I would consider quick, like half an hour, under an hour of prep to meal, you know? And a lot of them were things that I had either prepped beforehand and froze. So, coming for when the kids go back to school in September, the plan is I'm gonna be starting September with a bunch of freezer meals, um, to plan to make freezer meals in September because I know that once school starts, my oldest is going to college, my youngest is in high school, and just even as it stands right now, what my calendar looks like for September, um, it has appointments like every week. So when we have appointments, it's like an hour and a half to the hospital, an hour and a half back. You know, it's an all day affair. Um, so that's my upcoming in September. Um, August, you'll see a bunch of the videos of the menu plans from July, um, and hopefully some other back videos that I'll be editing and getting up. And that's about it. August, I think will be just a regular month. Well, not a regular month. I'm not going to do anything low spend, but because we won't be here like we here on and off, so it will not be a normal month. I will share with you probably by the end of August what the menu plan is, and which, because there's like 2 weeks in the middle that we're just not going to be. Like, I'm just not going to be making meals really. So I will share some recipes. I'm going to do some more cook with me videos, or what I eat in a day, or what we eat in a week videos coming up, and that's about it. My computer is now so again. My computer died again. It had a virus, so my husband had to take like 5 days to completely clean it and put basically a factory reset. So that's good. I accidentally downloaded something for recipes. It was as I'm trying to make um, a word recipe book of either my recipes that I use often for my kids, as well as another one of budget friendly recipes that I'm going to share, well, on my videos, but also for our local food cupboard that uses ingredients that you most likely can get from the food cupboard with a few other things, because the food cupboard's not there to supply you with a lot of food. It's supposed to supply you about 3 to 5 days, maybe. Um, and that's about it. But some things, like 10 pounds of potatoes, is going to last you more than 3 days, even if you ate just potatoes. But because I volunteer there and I'd like to give back and give them some ideas of things to make with canned foods and stuff with a very little bit of fresh, you know, some vegetarian and vegan meals and stuff. Vegan just being no meat and no dairy, not because they want to be vegan. But I'm going to try a few of those recipes that I've either found. I'll tweak them because I always tweak everything and share with you guys some budget meals. So definitely under $10 meals, hopefully under like $5 meals, or at least under $2 meal per portion, you know? So That is my goal. So let me comment below if you did a low spend July or if you're planning on doing one for August, because the summertime is a great time to do a low spend to kind of clear things out. As you see, I still haven't cleared things out. We are still working through it, but it clears things out because there's a lot more, like if you have a garden, a lot more produce coming in, a lot more fresh produce like that are reasonably priced at the market or the grocery store. So you don't necessarily have to have as much processed stuff. So you just tend to eat healthier and lighter. As you saw with my menu plan, some things didn't get eaten because they were too heavy, and my family didn't want something really big and heavy and hearty. They wanted light stuff. So um, keep looking forward to the menu plans coming up and see what we've eaten from that $188 of groceries, which really not a lot. So got great deals. You'll see that in a video coming up soon. So have a great day. Bye, friends.